Conventional farming has attacked the soil and destroyed the soil and the life in the soil to its detriment. They're using things like glyphosate and neonicotinoids. These are persistent in the environment, and they're bad not just for bees and plants and worms, but for people.
For the past few decades, we've been developing more and more chemicals to deal with what people perceive as pests or weeds or things they don't want in their landscape, or even farmers who are trying to grow the crops they want to grow for profit. There's more and more chemicals out there that turn out to be really harmful to honeybees and to pollinators. All pollinating insects really are crucial to all existence on the planet. We all rely on bees, pollinators, traveling to flowers and plants and blossoms and helping spread pollen from one flower to another. And most plant life that has a flower and produces fruit on the planet requires pollination. And we need these insects whose whole life existence and life cycle really is predicated on traveling around to flowers and blossoms and basically doing that job for all of us so that we can have food and survive on the planet.
These days, farmers are starting to understand the need to not destroy the soil in order to grow food. And understanding that by stewarding the soil and developing soil, they're going to develop better food and better crops and have it be more sustainable over time.
Ecoblend is creating this wonderful line for weed control that's derived right off of the farm using natural ingredients that are not harmful to bees or pollinators. And as those products break down and work doing the weed control that people are looking for, they break back down into nutrients that go back into the soil and are actually beneficial.
I started Tick Warriors because I was looking for environmentally friendly products to help protect us from exposure to ticks. Customers are looking for something that's not only safe but effective. So when we're able to show that our products are immediately debilitating ticks, mosquitoes, chiggers, and other pests such as ants, cockroaches, and spiders, and killing them within 15 minutes. They know that it's an effective product, but they also know it's safe when we talk to them about the fact that it contains all food grade ingredients that are natural, that have existed for millennia, and they break down into the environment into their original components. Our product is also extremely safe for kids and can be used on your pets as well.
My name's Nancy Herndon, and I'm here at Herndon Hills Farm. My father and I planted these blueberries about 25 years ago, and I've been looking after them ever since. Our field was planted as a conventional field, but we always wanted to have an organic farm because of where we're located in the middle of a community of families and people that look to us to provide them with healthy, safe food grown in a sustainable way. We had been growing the blueberries using mostly organic products. The only chemical that we were still using was Roundup to control the grass and weeds. And then we made the decision that we would just switch and become organic without knowing exactly how we were going to do it. Harvest season lasts for about 6 weeks, and you can't use glyphosate during the harvest season. It's against the label. So during the 6 weeks of our harvest season, the grass and weeds would just grow terribly, uncontrollably. We are irrigating the field, and it's the height of summer, and under those conditions, some grasses can grow as much as 3 inches a day. So we would be pulling grass and weeds and weed eating the field, but we still were not able to control the grass and weeds during the harvest season using Roundup. Now with Ecoblend, because it's perfectly safe to use during harvest, we are able to stay on top of the grass and weeds and keep our field clean. Our field is cleaner than it's ever been.
So it doesn't make any sense to feed our kids organic food and try to take care of their health in so many ways and then spray our byways and our communities and our parks with poisons. That just doesn't make sense. And so, homeowners associations have I think a responsibility to the homeowners there to keep the grounds, they know that, but keep them in a way that is healthier for the people living there as well as the other plants and animals living there. And so when you have particularly ditches, places that you can't mow, there's no reason to use poisons on that land when you have products that are readily biodegradable and effective. So if you can spray something that's not poison, readily broken down by nature, I think you're doing your homeowners a great service by doing that.
If we can continue to think differently, that we're all living here together in an ecosystem, that the honeybees and the pollinators are as much a part of this ecosystem as we are, and if we can think of it as a system and change our thinking and our consciousness around being more inclusive and aware that every choice that we make and everything we put outside in our lawn and our landscaped beds really does have an impact, and we can choose to make a really positive impact by using something like an Ecoblend product that is really beneficial in addition to providing the weed control, where we can just grab the easiest, cheapest thing off the shelf, and we're really harming a really important population of insects and bugs and bees on this planet. And so I think the more people can change their consciousness and think in a holistic ecosystem way, I think is really important.
Hi, I'm Alan Jones, the creator of Palms, the maker of Bite Blocker and Ecoblend. They're natural products derived from the farm. They're safe for our kids, our pets, and our environment. We created these products for your community, and we invite you to our facility here in Pittsboro, North Carolina, or you can find us online at homs.com.